not singing. When? Ready to start.
Right. No, it doesn't. I don't think it matters what shirt number you're wearing. But you have to have your athlete. I think you have to have your athlete number on your shirt. Oh, because normally it does in regular baseball. I don't think it matters in wheelchairs. Well, you want to pay What's up?
Oh, I see.
Well, the live stream's done. I don't know anything about Alphabet Cell, but I would check with Dave over there. See if they need any more volunteers.
How you doing? How you feeling?
Really?
Yeah. Exhausted. I'm doing good. Yeah, I haven't hand cycle yesterday. It's 25 minutes, 6 miles. 25 minutes. Okay.
Am I signing in here, guys?
Are we signing in for the rosters?
Okay, field one. Orange team will be the visitors. They'll be up first. Purple's home team. We're actually probably going to get started on time, which is a tough thing to accomplish. Everybody's attention, please. Everybody's attention. Hello, purple team, pay attention. Orange team, please pay attention. We have a special year this year. Number one, it's our DeGaspas family's 21st year. Sponsoring this event for you guys, our vets and gals. It's also a special year because my father and Roberta, who were instrumental in getting this whole foundation started, it's the reason why you're here, it's the reason why you're playing softball. Haven't been to the games since Dallas. My father and Roberta are here this year. So a little thank you for him and Roberta for making all this happen for you guys. And thirdly, both my daughters are going to start us off with the national anthem. And I will hand the microphone over to them right now. They're going to do a duet, folks. First time. Those are my girls. They got the voice from me, I have to say. Okay, before we get started, let's honor the flag and do the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I'll lead us in it. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Play ball, guys.
Welcome into the 38th National Veterans Wheelchair Games, co-presented by the Department of Veterans Affairs and the Paralyzed Veterans of America. Michael Caratino here with you to bring you softball, a full day of softball brought to you by the DeGasperis Family Foundation. And yes, this is their 21st year sponsoring softball. This week's live streams are brought to you by USAA, the official media and technology sponsor of the 38th National Veterans Wheelchair Games. Well, we let him back in the building. He likes to bust my chops. He's hit a few home runs. Accused me of being a Yankees fan, picking on him because he's from Boston. Mikey, what's up, buddy? How you doing, sir?
Still have the same funny accent, but we're here to see some color commentary on a lot of new guys playing the game this year. There are so many people signed up.
Yeah.
Some of us old timers get kicked off the team. It's like, make room for the new.
Oh, come on! Look at him. He's always campaigning. They wouldn't kick you off the team.
I think the refs had it fixed. It's like,
Oh well, you probably busted too many chops. We talked about this last year during the Super G, my friend. You bust too many chops, you get in trouble.
It's like every game he's in lasts a half hour longer.
The Orange team in Game 1, a 1:30 game. Leading off
Wow.
is Durbin.
So,
Thomas
We got
Dubin.
the team
On deck
purple,
is
the Atlantis
Ken
team,
Klein.
and team orange, the Explorer team.
Purple team, we need a catcher.
And purple team in the field first. Pitching, that is number 4, Laverne Anderson. Played little hoops yesterday, did Laverne, and kept the same jersey number. Got lucky there. So, all right. You got the inside scoop with you, Mikey. What's
I'm just looking, like I said, a
What's
lot
gonna
of new
happen?
people here, so it's all about making sure that pitcher can throw strikes. And the thing in wheelchair softball, you stop with a 1-1 count, so
Right.
you only get to swing twice.
Yep.
And if you foul on the third strike, it's not another swing. That foul is your strikeout, so you basically only get to swing twice at decent pitches.
Well, hey, you better make sure
You
they're
know,
good pitches.
so it's like, make your pitcher throw strikes, and when it comes down the middle,
Yeah.
you better swing at it.
Keep the bat on the shoulder until the pitcher throws strikes. Every coach will tell you that, my friend.
Hey, there you are.
So, yeah, Laverne.
So he's warming up. You can see he's not quite over the plate right now. If they're smart, they don't swing the bat. But
Well, let's get around the infield. At third base, we have number 3. That's Sam Ballard, another gentleman that played basketball. Looks like at shortstop, we have number 12. That's Booker T. Foster,
Okay,
another basketball player.
Booker T's played softball
Durbin.
quite a while,
Yep,
too.
he
Leading
has.
off for the orange
And
team.
number 10, Ronnie Leaks at second base. And number 15 is Chris Jensen. He's at first base. In left field, number 20, Scott Miller. Number 16, Charles Mays is in, or is that 18?
Big swing
18, Ronnie
by
Corliss
Thomas
is in
Durbin.
center field.
Strike 2.
And number 11 is Jeremiah Lucas in right field.
And we get the Rover in left center over there, too. The 4 of them in the outfield.
Oh, that's
Center's
right.
over behind number 10.
Right. I got you. So that is
Uh-oh,
number 17.
looks like
Tim
play to
Tizio.
the first.
Oh, right to the pitcher. And
Uh-oh, bobble the ball. Somebody back him up. Get on the base. Go.
Hustle down to first.
Now he's safe.
Durbin is safe at first. Nice hustle.
Good hustle. That's why you always run them out.
Ken Klein's up
Here's
deck
Ken that's been
now.
playing a while. He's
Kevin
well, that was
Coleman
actually,
is on deck.
my apologies. We got to the field, but leading off, that was Thomas Durbin, Navy vet, in his 6th game. So he gets on first base, and now, like you said, Ken Klein, fellow Navy vet, sitting there.
and he's been playing a
lefty.
while, so he should be able to put the ball. Thing is, lefty. It could be a tailor-made double play ball if he puts on the plate.
Always thinking the defense. Look at this guy.
Well,
you know what, Mike? How can you even be, even if I was a Yankees fan, Mike, how can you be cranky? You guys are 40 games over 500. Are you kidding me right now? Now, if you choke and don't win the series, I know it means nothing, but I'm just saying you're 40 games over 500.
Yeah.
It's not raining in Boston, my friend.
No, and we still got our Patriots,
Who? The losers of the Super Bowl? Those guys, losers? Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
You know I had to give you a little bit
one
of a
out
hard
of
time.
a few. One out of a few.
Oh yeah, they like you said, they had to let somebody else win last year. I think that was what you said. They had to let somebody. Oh my goodness.
All right, see, no balls. Ken wants one to hit.
Absolutely. Ooh.
There's
Ooh,
one that's
there
in
it
there.
was,
That was a
yeah.
good pitch. Yeah.
You had your eye on that. That would have been over the fence from you, right?
No, not from me.
Oh come, see, he's modest. Everybody, he's modest.
He's on base.
And
They,
Ken Klein.
they will whine though. That's somebody that can hit. Don't give him a pitch to hit.
The unintentional, intentional walk, like they
Yeah,
say in
yeah.
baseball, right?
Keep it away from him. Don't
Yep.
put it down the sweet spot.
William Lafitte.
Then you
is
get
on
these
deck.
ones. See, but the thing is, with all these new kids, you don't know who's who. In the old days, you're like, okay, don't
And
throw
it's
to
the
him.
first year that
Throw
we
to
have
him.
names on
Right.
jerseys. The purple team is called Atlantis. Orange is called
And now up to
Explorer.
bat, that is number 10,
I like
Ronnie
that.
Lee. Or no, for the orange team. So you actually go to the right team. Number 10, that is Kevin Coleman. He
Yeah.
played basketball as well yesterday.
Well, that means he's quick in his chair. Looks like he's pretty mobile and got some good upper body strength. They throw something down the middle of him. We might see some runners moving around these bases here soon.
I missed you, Mr. Gilbalt. I missed you. See, he breaks it down. And even on the oh, so you're gonna go to the slalom this year?
No
Oh,
outs,
yeah,
Coleman
I'll be
up the
doing the
bat.
slalom big time. I got an event tonight.
What do you got? What do you got tonight?
Slalom.
Oh, so okay, nice.
My slalom is
Your
tonight.
slalom's tonight. Very nice.
See,
Very nice. So, Laverne Anderson as he, big swing there to shortstop, and now it's a force at every base. Tags at first, so there's one out, but we still have runners on first and second, as that was number 15, Ray Brown. So one out, runners on first and second, and now coming up for Team Orange. Is number 18, William Lafitte, his 7th games in Marine Vet.
yeah, he's played the game before too, and look at the upper body on him. If we can get one through some of these people and get in a hole, we got some people that can make some runs come in, get some speed on first base. He can go first to third if they can get one in the gap. One little bobble and they're home in no time.
Yeah, and I think I even talked to you last year, even though you didn't do softball with me, but when you did the slalom, I remember talking to you about the impressive thing about softball, and wheelchair softball, obviously, is that, you know, balls, the ground balls, and again, getting over to, you know, first base, but just the speed and the ease that you guys field it with too. You guys and gals field it with. It's
I'm
just
telling you, you would think in baseball is a base hit up the hole. If you got a good left fielder, he's charging hard, he's coming up throwing. If you don't get out of the box, they out throw you at first base from left field.
right. Absolutely.
We've had left fielders throw to second for a 7-6-3 double play.
Wow.
So yeah, it's a fun game to watch, and runs can happen fast when they start finding gaps.
Yes, they can.
See,
I saw it last year in a few games.
this will hurt you just as bad though to watch. You got to make the guy swing the bat.
Exactly. Give
Free passes will cost you runs. Uh-oh, that's in the hole. That's in the hole.
It is.
That's in the gap. That's going to the
Oh,
fence.
all the
We
way
got
to the
2
wall.
runs home. Come on.
Oh, I don't. Well, let's see. Will we get 2? There's 1.
Oh.
Oh, it's a ground rule double.
Yeah, that all depends on whether it's playable or not.
Right.
If it goes under the fence,
Well, it
it
did
goes
go
out.
under the fence.
It goes under the fence. They put their hands up and they stop it. But if it's bouncing around out there and it's in play, they can't just put their hands up and say stop. They have to play the ball, and people keep running.
That's well, I know. So I'm sure you probably kicked a few under the fence accidentally, right? Right? I know your game, buddy.
Hey,
You
Whatever.
fooled me last year.
whatever it takes, you know. You got to do
I
what
know.
it takes.
See, you fooled me last year. You had me, but this year I'm on to you, my friend. I'm on to you.
I don't have the ability that all these guys do, so I got to play head games with them.
Hey, work smarter, not harder, right?
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, that just missed the corner.
That
That was
did
a
miss
nice
the
pitch.
corner. Oh, well, at bat right now, that is number 20, Joshua Fry, 4th games, Army vet.
Another amputee, so a high class, a lot of swing and a lot of body in his swing. Oh,
And he walked him.
another walk.
Yeah.
Now we got first and third, and what do we still only got one?
No, we got
out?
bases loaded. Remember, because there's ground rule
Oh,
double.
yeah.
Lafitte hit the ground rule double.
Yeah.
You know, the one that you would have kicked under the wall.
It went on all by itself. That's too bad, too, because that would have been one where the guy from first could have third. It was somebody been bouncing around, you know?
Right, absolutely.
They were lucky it went under the fence.
So
Here's a
that'll
good
bring
size
up-
guy.
That'll bring up Andrew Bechtel.
Uh-oh, look at this. He's doing a backhand bat, like he's doing a backhand in tennis.
Nice.
Well, this ought to be something.
From
See,
the left side,
a ground
yeah.
ball, they can get a force at the plate.
They can.
Yeah, they can cut this run down and get the out.
Well, let's see if he finds the gap, though. It's worked for him before. This is his. This is his 4th games and 3rd playing softball.
No room to put him, man. We can't be walking him. You got to throw him something to hit. Tell you, some of the pitchers make it look easy. It ain't easy finding that plate sometimes. That 16-inch ball is huge.
Yeah. Oh, and he
And he's
swung
swinging
it.
a bad pitch. That's all right. Gave Purple a little gift that time. No.
It is tough. It's, yeah. See, the few times I played slow pitch, I literally, Mike, I kept the bat on my shoulder until they pitched until they threw a strike.
Yeah.
I'll take a walk in softball. People are like, why do you want to walk? They're not pitching strikes. Why am I swinging?
Yeah,
it's like baseball, too. You don't hit the plate.
Strikes go, father.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
You swing at those balls, and you wonder why it hit the tip of the bat and roll to the pitcher.
Absolutely.
Bailey, Robert Bailey is 16. Albert Morton is on deck.
So number 16, we had to get there. Robert Bailey, though, first games, first time playing softball.
Double amputee. Looks like he's got pretty good control of his trunk. Oh, look, he's going both hands.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. That depends on the ability. A lot of the amps can swing with both hands, and they can even kick the leg. As long as your foot don't touch the ground, you can get away with a lot.
Okay.
Your foot just can't touch the ground, it becomes a dead ball.
Gotcha. Everyone Anderson will send the pitch. Ooh,
He's back. He's in a little tough spot.
Second base.
Oh, he can't pick it up. At least they got him at
They got
first.
one out, but the run does score.
Goes to first for the third out, but not before the orange team was able to get one run on
Oh,
the
so
board.
that was the third out.
Yeah, but he
they do get
scored
one, yes.
before the play was made. Yep.
So that'll be a nice RBI for Bailey. Gets the RBI as we head to the bottom of the first.
Jim Letizio on deck.
Now we see what we got for pitching.
Yeah, and we have number 17 pitching
Ken
for
Klein.
Orange.
Yeah,
Ken
he's
Klein.
been pitching for a few years. So
His 11th games, he said. Navy vet. Yeah, you got the book on all these guys. You should be selling the info to the other team.
I've been out there playing with him a few times. You know.
So that's what I'm saying. You got the inside book. In the 38th National Veterans Wheelchair Games, co-presented by the Department of Veterans Affairs and the Paralyzed Veterans of America. Definitely thanks to the Gasperis family. Again, 21 years sponsoring softball, and it is truly a family affair for them. They just keep growing every year.
Oh, and you know what's amazing? Ciro was a big fan of baseball and wanted to play baseball.
Yeah.
He's here today, and he just left. He was next to me. I think he's going to go watch some of the other game. But he worked with UPS, and UPS was a big sponsor of the slalom, my other favorite event.
Exactly. Oh, I know.
And Sarah was around for the slalom and said, why don't you guys play softball? Next thing you're like, oh, you need somebody to sponsor it? We'll do that.
Right.
But, you know,
Exactly.
21 years now we've been playing softball thanks to them. It's much
awesome.
appreciated, you know. None of this happens without our sponsors and the volunteers, so we all appreciate it. We have fun times, but we do know who makes it go for us.
It is all well-deserved, my friend. You guys well deserve it. And number 17, Jim Letizio leading off.
He's
fellow
swinging.
Paisan, huh?
He's
fellow
swinging
Italian.
he's
I got to
swinging
root for him.
He's swinging a little two-hand, too. Yeah, let's see what he's got. Yeah.
He's got to take his base.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't care if the
No,
chair
no.
protects you. You
Hey,
get
hey.
hit, you get the base.
Hey, it hit you. You didn't feel it. You ain't getting first base.
This guy, tough crowd, man. Send your tweets to Michael Gilbalt, and you can send all your tweets like, hey, they got hit, they deserve their base. But, nah, you're right, you didn't feel it, so it doesn't count. Ooh.
Outside, he's just missing. Telling you, you got to make these guys swing the bat. Put it in play.
And
find out
pitching
what you
for-
got for defense.
Yeah, pitching for Orange, it is number, like we said, 17, Ken Klein. At third base, we have number 10, Kevin Coleman.
He's playing well off. I hope he's got good range. He's giving him a lot of line over there. Somebody starts to pull one down the line. That could be some extra bases.
Yeah, and William Lafitte, number 18, is out short.
Now he's on.
Number 13, yes, you got to watch Stephen.
Yeah, watch him.
Stephen Holbert at second base, and number 20 is Joshua Fry, his fourth games Army vet. He's at first base. In left field, we have number 14, Richard Robbins. The Rover is number 2, Mark Fox.
He looks fast and he's tall. Looks like he could cover some ground. I think he'll be backing up the other left and center fielders.
Well, that puts Ronnie Leakers up at bat, number 10 at Army vet.
Big swing.
Ooh, that's a very big swing.
Strike two.
Andrew Bechtel, number 1, is in right field. That is the defensive lineup for the Explorer team.
Uh-oh.
And it's
Low
down to
play,
third
low and
base.
slow to third base. Got to be quick with it.
Across the field.
Threw it
it's an
away.
overthrow.
Threw it away. Into the dugout. He gets second. Oh, no, they backed it up. No, he does get second. The ball went into the dugout. Somebody kicked it back out. 'Cause
No,
I'm like, that right
no, the
fielder
umpire's
kicked-
moving him over, so runners on second and third.
I seen that right fielder pick up the ball. I'm like, you got to play it first. How are you doing that so fast? Somebody kicked it out of the dugout. That's why. It's like, no, you can't do that.
On deck. Likes to be
Well, you can. It's just if somebody sees it, it's not all right.
Yeah.
No last name.
It's only
Everybody
illegal
wants
when
to
you
know
get
who he
caught,
is.
right?
Booker T.
Scott Miller is at bat, number 20.
Good eye. Stayed off the foul one. Get.
Right back to the
You're going to make him look him back.
Pitcher, though. He scoops it up, throws to home, gets him
He's
out.
out at home.
Nice
Hold the
play.
ball. That's it.
He tried to come home, and all he had to do was stop, make him think he was going to get
Ken
it.
looked him back. He never went back.
Yeah.
He kept going,
Jim Letizio trying
So Miller
to
is
make a play at the
safe
plate, trying to run the
first
catcher
with
over.
the
Man, you guys are a tough crowd.
Oh, I've been there. That's everybody's goal is to knock the catcher out. But
Booker T.
good play by from holding on the ball.
Ronnie Carolus.
Booker T. Foster up at bat. Basketball player as well.
Yeah, he's quick and he's played this before. Oh, down the middle is like, oh, he took a good roll at it. He's like, man, I should have hit it when I was there. Oh, that's
Hard hit ground ball to short.
Short.
Picks
Look
it
at
up,
the play there.
throws
The
to
force at
for the
third.
force.
Yeah.
That's 2 outs. Nice defensive
Wow.
plays by the Orange
Wow.
team.
That was a huge play there by the
Yeah,
by the
they keep
Orange
getting the
team.
lead men. They kept the run from scoring. Now they get 2 outs. They just got to get the batter.
So runners on first and second, 2 outs.
And we got another big
At first
amputee.
base with fielder's
Ronnie.
choice. And Scott Miller is on second with 2 outs.
Ronnie
Carolus is up
Ronnie
at bat.
Carolus up at bat. He's
Laverne
going with both hands.
Anderson
Another big
is on
boy.
deck.
So getting set in the batter's box.
Batting cage, yeah, those are very, very helpful. They keep the chair from rolling around. And I'll tell you, those amputees that can swing their legs and stuff, they get in that chair. The chair don't move at all. Every movement goes into the bat and gets translated to the ball. Oh, he quick pitched him.
He did quick pitch him. I like that. That's a sign of an old
like-
trick like you would pull by Ken Klein there.
Yeah. Oh, he found a gap. He found a gap.
That's gonna
bringing
score
at least
one
run.
run.
Oh, he's bobbled it. Are they going to get it?
Rounds third, comes home.
And coming home to score.
Oh, and play at
is
the
Scott
plate.
Miller.
Play at the plate.
Oh.
Oh, he's safe. He's
Home
safe.
base.
And the guy at second
Bring
still
it up
running.
over here for Booker.
Is he going to go to 3?
Nice hustle
No, he's
by
got to
Booker
stay
T.
at
They're
second
gonna hold
because it's
him.
an overthrow.
Safe at home, 2 runs for the purple team.
So Purple getting 2 here.
That's the way this game is played, folks. That's
Look
hustle.
at that. Booker T. You said it found the gap like that,
Yeah.
and he sits there and he comes around.
One little bobble.
You said basketball. You said he has a little bit of speed. So look at that, second base, and he bobbled the ball and just no hesitation came right home.
Yep.
Hamilton.
The minute he didn't pick it up clean, he says, okay, I got an easy run now.
Yeah, the small part is on front. Yeah, that's good.
2 outs.
2 outs. Oh, and this looks like a good swinging batter.
Carolus on second base.
Another 2-hander.
Anderson up at bat.
So Laverne Anderson up at bat. He played a little hoops yesterday.
To third base.
Yeah, those basketball players are usually pretty quick around the bases.
RBI opportunity for Anderson here.
Yeah. Isn't there like another 2-hander? Good eye, good eye.
Yeah.
He's like, if he's smart, this guy looks like he can hit. Don't bring him a meatball. Ooh. Foul ball. Foul ball. Just missed.
Anderson.
Man.
That would have had him a
2
nice little
strikes on
RBI.
Anderson.
Yeah.
Now let's just
He's
put that one
swinging for
in the
fences,
field.
folks.
See, if he hits a beautiful shot like that again, it's an out.
Yes.
You know, that's pretty sad when that third strike can be that good and an out. But it speeds up the game, and that's the whole idea of it. Oh, missed it totally. That's all right. We needed the breeze.
But not before some damage was done.
Right by you, so now the purple team.
With 2 runs, they take the lead. So at the top of the second, purple 2, orange 1.
A lot of games
Leading
still to be
off
played.
For the orange team, Albert Martin. On deck, Stephen Holbert.
So, back on the field goes the purple team.
Now they've taken the lead. They got to play some D, come back and bat again.
Absolutely.
Let's see how these are doing on the warm-ups here and finding that strike zone. Don't even have to be a strike. Just has to be a close enough for the guy to think it's going to be one and make him swing.
Exactly.
Number 12, Albert Martin.
We got to see the break on the pitches now
For the
too.
orange team, Stephen Holbert.
As we head
on
to
deck.
the top of the second inning. And along with the softball savant. Yeah, you like your nickname, don't you? Michael Gilbald on Michael Caratenuto. As we bring you softball, like I said, brought to you by the DeGasperis family. 21 years of sponsoring softball, being part of the National Veterans Wheelchair Games, 38th edition of them. And we are so glad we could bring this to you here on wheelchairgames.org. Again, ooh, in the first pitch.
Big swing by Martin.
Huge swing there.
Hey, a lot of two-hand swingers this year.
Right. And that is number 12, Albert Martin. That's he had a little smile on his face. He was swinging for the fences on that one.
Yeah, he took a good cut at it.
Oh.
Well, it's good not to swing at that one. It
No,
was only about
no.
2 feet outside.
As Anderson delivers.
Oh,
that
he
comes
tested him.
Burnt
him on the inside corner.
Powerful swings, though.
Yeah, very powerful swings.
One out for the orange team. Up at bat now, Stephen
And again,
Holbert on deck.
like Mr. G
Richard
said, we start with a
Robbins.
1-1 count here in wheelchair softball. So
I like
again,
these names so
strike
far.
wise,
They're
you only
pretty
get
easy.
two. You only get 2 strikes, 2 swings to swing at. So if you better make him good. If it's outside, you can't be swinging.
Yeah, if it's a good pitch, it's like take the walk, get on base. But if it's a good pitch, take your shot at it. It's a lot easier scoring from second than first.
Yep.
You know, they roll to that fence, you're pretty much guaranteed second, unless someone's hanging on the back of your chair. And catching, I've been known to do that sometimes
Yes.
if they run a little fast. Wait a minute, that ball's going too far. I don't think I want you going all the way to third. Let's throw you to second. Just tow me up the line a little bit. See, here's a one-handed batter. He's got a good eye, boy. I tell you, that was awful. That was awful close pitch to take, but
And he did.
He wasn't. It wasn't going to be his third strike, so he could gamble on it.
Yeah, so Stephen Holbert, his third games, Marine vet.
On deck.
And now that brings up number 14, Richard Robbins, Navy vet.
Another amputee.
He played a little basketball yesterday too. So
yeah.
Basketball, softball, everybody's just playing, hanging out.
Tell you, they get those.
Well, they wanted to play softball just so they could hear you bust their chops.
We got Rodney behind the plate.
There ain't enough of them for me
Mr.
to.
Wayne
And
down
this
the first
team,
base
I tell you, there's a
line.
few I've been
And Mr.
waiting on. I ain't
Doug
seen
down
them
the
yet.
baseline. Well, thank you for them. Outstanding work from these guys.
You get a big gap on the right side if you can go that way.
Ground ball at the
Uh-oh, he bobbled
Back to Laverne
it.
Anderson.
But, you know, don't watch the ball. Get out of the box. They're still going to throw him out. Oh, he's not on the base. He's safe. He's
So look at
safe.
that, he gets the hit. He's safe at first.
They had all the time in the world. They
Robbins.
bobbled the ball. And, you know,
Robbins is
even though the
safe
pitcher
first.
picked it up and threw it to
Holbert
first, the
advances to
first
second base.
baseman wasn't on the bag.
One out.
Oh, they're giving him an easy.
Bobby Click
That was
up at
another
bat
gift.
With big Anthony Pone on deck.
All right.
So up
Big thing now is to avoid the double plays.
0-0. That is Bobby Click, his 5th games, and
One
Marine
out,
as
man
well.
on first and second.
You want to get this through the infield because you get men in first and second. Any ground ball,
You
they
turn
can
2.
they can to go to second, go to third,
Yeah.
and then the first. You know,
Yeah.
you got force on every base right now. So, ball twos. You know, got to keep those strikes coming in. You can't just keep putting these guys on base.
Absolutely.
That's in there.
That's in
That's
there.
in there. That was a nice pitch.
Strike
Got him right on the
one
outside
play.
corner. Oh, God, that plate, buddy. Missed outside.
Count is full.
Count is full. The payoff pitch. See, now these guys should be rolling. They should be rolling. They're not, but. Oh, they're on base anyway.
Now the
Bases are
bases
loaded.
juiced.
And
juiced.
Pone's coming up. The biggest guy in basketball, one of the fastest guys here. And they load the bases for him.
Well, it's his first time playing
Is up at
softball. He
bat.
said he
This
was
is
here
his
for
first time playing
intimidator.
softball.
He's intimidator on the cool basketball court, as you said.
Well, he can move the chair. All he needs to do is put it in contact. If he finds a gap, you know there's going to be some people running.
Yeah.
Playing basketball.
So
we call
Just
He
it
is-
keep it away from
now.
the infield and you'll be all right.
Yep, that is very, very true. Anthony Pone, Army
Oh,
vet,
look
first
at-
time playing softball. 2 hands.
Two hands. Yeah, yeah.
Maybe he'll hit the glass up there. Maybe he'll go Robert Redford and natural.
Yeah. Maybe. Then again, it's like, you know, that's a white ball. It's not that big brown one that bounces around.
That's true.
It might be the wrong game for him. Let's see.
Oh.
Well, yeah.
Now he's trying to intimidate Laverne Anson, who he played against in basketball yesterday.
It's like, wait a minute, you're going to hit the ball?
No
I'm like,
charge in the mound.
No charge
No
in the
charge
mound.
in the mound.
He gave him that look like, I'm ready to come out there.
I know. Would have to send our awesome director, Mike Danik, out there to break it up.
Oh, he wants it. He wants it. That was a little short. Hit the plate, but I'll tell you what, close enough to think Pone thought he had a shot, and he's definitely got a swing. If he puts it up there where it's hittable, it's going to go for a ride, man.
Yes.
And it looks like he can hit his, if he makes contact, as good as he can push on the court. Oh, he got a gap. He got a gap. Oh, yeah, that's
It'll go
going to
to
get
right
some runs
field.
home.
And that
They'll
gets
bobble
one
it.
run home.
Comes in for a run.
That's one
Oh,
run
that's
for
it. That's all right. They get the ball in quick.
Stays at third, and Anthony in his introductory
At bat.
to softball comes in with an RBI single. Congratulations, Anthony.
Yeah, so that makes it 2-2 now.
Yep, ties it up.
Loaded still with one
And the
out.
base is still loaded.
Yep.
And now
Mark Fox is up. Ray Brown is on deck.
up next
Mark
is
Fox.
number
Up
2,
and back.
Mark Fox, his 6 games, an Army vet,
Ray
looking
Brown
to
on
put the
deck.
ball in play.
Yep.
He actually
Want
told
to
me a
keep it
pretty
away
funny.
from the infield.
He actually told us a pretty funny joke before the game, you know, about a different branch of the military, but I can't
yeah.
fully repeat it. But you, know, you guys tend to talk a little trash.
Oh, yeah, we tend to trash talk each other. Till somebody comes in the way, and then we all got each other's back, you know.
Absolutely.
That's like when we go to the Wheelchair World Series. We hate New York. We fight with them all year, but at the Wheelchair World Series, when we're all playing everybody else, we're the ones in each other's corner.
There you go. That's what I like to hear.
Number 2.
Oh, he's
If you
playing.
couldn't tell, Mikey G's a big staunch Boston fan. You know, Pats,
One out.
the Red Sox, the Pats.
Bruins, the Celtics.
Hey,
whoever,
you know who's going to be better than the Bruins next year? My New Jersey Devils.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you.
They've had
Oh, did they
they've
pick him
had their
off?
time. They made the throw. Did they get him?
No,
They
staying
didn't get him.
safe.
What's the call?
See,
A little excited.
he should.
Oh, he is out. They did get
Yeah,
him.
they did get him.
Pickoff move
Yeah.
was successful.
So now the
Good.
bases
Robbins
aren't
is
loaded.
out
2
at
outs.
third base.
They
Robbins
still
gets picked
got
off.
they still got forces at any base, so you
Yeah.
want to keep it away from the infielders.
And hey, Mark Fox, look at that. He's got a fluid two-handed
2
swing
outs
there.
now.
Yeah, they get another
Fox up.
amputee.
Oh, that's short. That, I
Man on
shouldn't say
first and
short. That
second
was
now.
low.
Yeah. The thing is, wait for him to come to you.
Exactly.
Strikes go farther. If it don't reach the plate, you're not going to hit it. There you go.
Oh.
That was a very
That
hittable
was a
pitch.
nice. Laverne had a little trickiness on that.
That was a little tricky.
You see,
well, you
'cause
notice
it-
our
it
man at
rose a
second
little
was
bit more.
rolling with the pitch too.
Exactly.
It's like, you know what? Put it in play. I want to run. He's tired of sitting at second base. He's rolling with the pitch here.
He's starting to roll off the base.
Yeah, there he goes.
Click.
Uh-oh, right at him, right at him.
Booker T gets it.
Booker T's
Crossed
at all
it. Nice
time.
throw there
Yep.
to first base, as that is
That'll shut him down. No runs there. But
Chris Jensen at first base. So, but the Orange team ties it up. So we are all knotted up at 2
Bottom of the
apiece.
second. The score is tied. Orange 2, purple 2.
2-2, and look at that. We
Yeah.
got runs. We got runs.
they played a little better defense that time. They didn't catch the ball, look around, and let people run, you know. They made their plays, get their routes.
And with the adaptive chairs, obviously they're a little lower. Obviously, the angle we talked about this last year. I mean, the wheel's a little lower, but it's still tough to field those ground balls like I was talking about in the beginning.
Oh, yeah, especially if it's like hit right at you. They're much easier left or right because you're reaching your arm up. When they hit right at you, you're charging them, and you got to get your hands out in front of you. Otherwise, if your foot plate hits them, you roll over the ball and land in your face.
Right.
So, I mean, the ones hit right at you are the toughest ones, but
That is awesome. I didn't realize that. See, it's awesome. I learned something, is what I'm saying. 'Cause
Yeah, those
I actually
feet
thought
plate.
right at you would be a little bit better because
no, it's coming at your foot plate, and they're going to hit it and fall over. So, a lot of times you'll see the
So
guys
that's why
go,
guys turn their chair a little
That's
bit.
why with the guys, you'll see they're rolling with the pitch, and if it's off to their left hand, they're going to turn a little right to get it away from their chair where they can put their hair down.
See, look at that. And now we got 0-0.
Yeah.
Joseph Hamilton up to bat.
Uh-oh.
Bottom of the second
Back
inning.
him up
As we are
here.
tied up at
We
2.
need to Ken to throw a few more strikes here because he's giving the free passes away.
You want to call timeout? Go out to the mound, talk to him, pitching
Oh,
coach.
he don't wanna hear me.
You are the connoisseur of it. You are the savant of softball. Oh,
Oh, right to the third baseman. Tailor-made. Come on, come up. You got a lot of time.
bobbled it, but he throws it across. Nice play there.
Came off
by
the
Kevin
bag.
Coleman.
Bobbling came off the bag, but tagged him before he got to it. So, yep, heads up.
And Kevin Coleman, well, to your point right there, look, that was hit right at him, and but he slowed it down perfect, went a little bit in front of him, but he was able to get to the ball, throw it across the diamond.
These batters got to stop looking at the ball. I tell my guys,
Hit it
if
and
you
go.
see it hit the bat, watch it hit the bat and go. You shouldn't even
Exactly.
know where it went.
Exactly.
The coach will tell you go or stop. You just hit the ball and go. These guys watch the ball, and by the time they take off and realize it, the other guy's throwing them out. It takes a heck of a lot of work to get rid of that bat, get yourself up the line. And if you hit it hard and it gets that infielder fast, you got to hope for a lot of mistakes to get to first base. So you can't be
Right.
taking time watching the ball.
Exactly.
But I'll tell you, he's pretty quick because he's playing off the line quite a bit, and he got to that ball. There's another one right to him. See, he took it on the side, one hand. Nice one bounce. He's off the bag, but he beats him back to the bag. He didn't tag him.
Yeah, well, that was William Braun. Pardon me, I should have said that, number 14, that was bad. So
Yeah. He hit the 5-3 again, threw it right to the third baseman, played it nice, threw a nice one bouncer to the first baseman. First baseman's reaching, as he's reaching, he's rolling off the bag, so
Yeah,
he has to keep turning around and going back to the bag.
Ronnie Leaks going across the diamond to talk to his first base. That's 2 plays in a row, like you said, 5-3. Ronnie Leaks puts him out. As
Yep. Uh-oh, Samuel, this guy can move.
Oh.
Tell you, he's surprising. Don't let the gray and the beard fool you. He can run with the 20-year-olds all day long. He's a
Samuel Hudson. who's
Samuel
talking
Hudson.
about.
Oh, I tell you, he's a perennial Super G guy. He goes ripping in slalom
right.
and oh yeah,
All right.
that old man can get that chair around.
Oh, I don't think he wants you calling him an old man.
Hey, look at that bearded, that braided gray
Oh.
beard. Look at him. It's like he ain't worried about it.
Samuel, just so you know, that was Mr. Gilbert that said that about you, not me.
They throw the bat, man. We don't want you to get hurt.
Spectator. But yeah, Samuel Hudson. You called him an old man. I might have to tell him
he's
that.
fast.
It might cost you some food for keeping you quiet.
I'd seen him run the slalom. That man is fast and he's got some powerful arms. So let's see if he gets some contact on this ball. Oh, it was a little bit
That was a
high.
big strike.
It
Yeah.
was a little bit high,
For the third out.
Oh, man.
3
Ended
up,
the
3
inning.
down for the purple team. Score remains unchanged. Purple 2, orange 2. Brings us to the top of the 3rd inning. Leading
So,
off
2-2 the score as
for the
we
orange team,
go to the top
Ray
of the 3rd
Brown.
inning.
On deck, Thomas Durbin.
And the purple team now goes back and will play a little defense. And Laverne Anderson, he's kind of getting some clarification about pitching because he's throwing some sneaky pitches. Getting guys to swing at stuff a little high, a little too high.
Yep. Quick pitching if they're not paying attention. It's like, you want to start talking to somebody on the bench, and if the time's in, I'm throwing the ball.
There you go.
Oops, yep.
Well, as we head to the top of the 3rd inning, again, the 38th National Veterans Wheelchair Games, co-presented by the Department of Veterans Affairs and the Paralyzed Veterans of America, along with Mikey Gilbald. I'm Michael Caratanudo as we bring you softball, brought to you by the Gasparis Family Foundation. 21 years as the event sponsor. And don't forget, this week's live streams are brought to you by USAA, the official media and technology sponsor of the 38th National Veterans Wheelchair Games.
All right, let's keep these strikes coming, and let's get some balls in play. I don't like the walks. Let's see, make these guys make some plays. Oh, purple showed a pretty solid infield so far.
Yes, they have. That they have. Got Booker T at short there, good at the 6th position, showing his basketball speed off like you talked about.
Yeah.
Ready you are.
Yeah, chair mobility is key in this. The more ground you can cover in your chair, the easier it is to get the balls. That's why you'll see the good players, they're rolling with the pitch. So they're already moving,
number
so it's just a
15,
matter.
Mr. Brown,
They don't have to decide to go left or right. They're
Leading off.
moving, they just steer.
Orange team on deck, Thomas Durbin.
Oh, wow, they're almost around the order again.
Yeah.
Oh, he took a
Wow,
high
that
pitch.
is- oh.
Wow.
Down the line, strike
Whoa.
2.
That was a high pitch, but he hit it pretty high and far, too. Just a little foul.
Yes, he did.
He needs
crushed
to
that.
straighten that one out, because that would have dropped in. That's the thing. This ball is so big and so close, and it's, the 6 to 12 foot arc. It's like it's there. It looks so good. You want to swing, and the ball ain't there yet. It's like you want to count 1, 2, 3. Now
Right,
swing, and then
right.
you put up the middle.
And
All
that-
right.
That is number 15, Ray Brown, a Marine vet.
Thank you.
As he is the
So
second player to just rip it down the 3rd base line and go foul, but that could have traveled a long way as Laverne Anderson gets away with one there, and that pitch inside.
yeah,
Look at that, Brown trying to sell it like a major league player.
Brown.
The umpire went with it, though.
all right. He's looking ready. Oh, and he's out of there.
Foul ball, strike 3 on 12.
Man, tough one for
That
Brown
was a
there.
good pitch to hit, too. That
Yes,
was a
it
little
was.
lower
Brings
than
us
the
to
last
top of
one.
the order for
They-
the
he
Orange
He was
team.
ahead of it, like you
Leading
said, though,
off
because look where he fouled it. He was
Durbin.
ahead of the pitch.
On deck,
Yeah.
Ken Klein.
Yeah, there's the guy that started it all off. He was our first batter in the first
Yeah,
inning.
Thomas Durbin.
Yeah, he scored
6
the
games,
first run, I believe he got on.
6 games, a Navy vet.
Yeah. So we know we can put the ball in play. Just now, how is he going to get pitched this time?
Well, we'll see if Anderson keeps wanting to work upstairs in the strike zone because he's had, again, 2 pitches went flying down the line, but
Oh, again,
gets
he
fouled
worked,
for strike
he
2.
worked the inside, but low, made him ground it.
On Durbin.
Keep him low, make him hit into your infield. He did make him ground that, but again, it was foul. He's working the inside, and these guys are a little bit ahead of the ball. He said it comes in so slow.
See what Durbin can do here. Is Anderson with the pitch?
Oh, they're faking him out with that high pitch outside. Come on, you like it? Reach out here.
that was a little too far outside. I think he's picked that up from the beginning.
Yeah.
Let's see if Anderson comes
Yeah.
back inside now. Yeah, he does.
Oh,
nice grounded. Look
right
at
to
that.
him.
Laverne Anderson.
Nice hands by the pitcher, and a quick 1-3, he's
Yeah.
done.
Laverne Anderson as he sends it over to
Now we got
Chris
lefty.
Jensen.
Ken Klein's back, batting left.
Well, he's pitching lefty, too.
Deck, Kevin Coleman.
So, Ken Klein, the pitcher, we'll see him.
Now, see if we can get some gap shot. See, if you're hitting the gap to right field, it's more likely to be a triple than the gap shots to left. Because from the fence, it's a lot longer throw. You hit it to the fence in left field, that's not a bad throw for the guy to throw to third base.
Okay.
If you gap it into the fence in right field, now it's a long throw to third. So, I mean, your doubles turn into triples when you start going to right field. And being a lefty, that's Ken's natural pulling.
Oh, and he's got the
He called him a
two-handed
flat
grip.
on that one, yep. Yep, it has to be 6 to 12. If it doesn't reach 6 foot, they call it flat. It's a ball.
Is Anderson like a major league pitcher, just working all over the strike zone, messing with batters?
Oh, yeah.
That one's
he walked
outside
him.
there.
He didn't want to give Ken anything
And Ken
to drink.
shakes his head in
He's
frustration.
like, give me something to pit, man. He's like, that's one of those non-intentional intentional walks, you know?
Yep, he kept everything away
Yeah,
from
I
him.
ain't giving you a meatball to hit. Although it didn't matter. This guy gave it a pretty good ride last time, too. They have we're in the meat of their hitting right now.
Kevin Coleman, the third baseman, who was busy at the top
He's
of
the
part
one
of
that
the
drove in the runs last inning.
inning. Yeah.
Or the first inning. The first runs they got. All right,
2-2 the score here.
He's up crowding that plate, too. He's like daring him to come inside. He wants to pull it. Third baseman's paying him a lot more on the line this time.
Hey, he hit him. Take your
Yeah,
base.
he's still playing, and he's still playing him inside. He wants him to go to the left side of the field.
Right. Anderson
Ken's getting a
delivers.
little lead. Oh, yeah, a little short and outside. Yeah. Trying to get him to swing at that crap. You know? It's like, hey, you know what? I get more balls than strikes. I can throw one out there to make you swing at a bad pitch if you're dumb enough to do it.
Yeah, and Coleman, well, he's not
He's
taking
being
the bait.
picky. Yeah, he didn't take the bait. He's like, throw me one that I can get the bat on. Here it comes.
Oh,
a nice shot.
Oh, what a catch
What
by
a great
Booker
catch.
T.
Booker T.
Falling
Nice.
out of his chair. Look at that, holding the ball
Yeah.
up. Booker T.
I may not be in the chair, but the ball never hit the ground. That's a nice play.
Absolutely. What a play by Booker T. Foster. Basketball team watching might be like, hey, settle down. We need you on the court, too. And again, that's just...
Boy, it didn't take him long to get back in that chair, huh?
No. Ranging to his right for the third out, taking extra bases away.
Oh, yeah, I thought we had that gap shot. He did reach up and stretched out and fell in the hole, came down with the ball, not in his chair, but...
Your boy back in the day, Noma would have been jealous of that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Booker T. Foster ending the inning, going to his right.
Are you kidding? The way he rolled out of his chair and got back up? Even Ozzie Smith from St. Louis.
Oh, you're going real. I like it.
Oh, yeah.
The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. Oh, Ozzie. You like that. That little roll is as close to a flip as you're going to get from the wheelchair guy.
Exactly. Oh, man. What a play, though. Wow. Well, I guess I'm overstating the obvious. So far, the play of the day in softball.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be tough to top that.
Yeah, no, the Purple has been playing some solid defense, and here comes some good batting and speed here. Scotty Law's coming up.
Well, yeah, basketball player as well. Saw Mr.
Yeah.
Law yesterday.
Yeah, and he's got some range, too. Talk about the wingspan of an albatross. He's pretty good in basketball, 6'7".
Yeah,
I mean, that guy can reach 6 feet away from his chair and grab the ball.
Exactly. That's a good thing to have on the court.
Yeah, he likes to play third base. I know that's his spot he likes to play, but you never know where you're going to end up here. If you're a little slow on speed, you get one of those basketball players in outfield. They end up playing all three fields.
Yes. And he will. Oh, he's actually on deck leading off.
Oh, here's the guy that does. Mr. Cromwell does the backhand hit swing as well.
Yeah.
All right.
David Cromwell, yeah, number 2. Army vet. Guys, As Ken Klein again, the lefty, didn't get a pitch to hit. Now back on the mound. Ooh, that's right
Oh,
there.
he made him hit
And he
it.
pulled
Right
it
to first base. Get it,
Oh,
roll
nice
to the
play there.
bag.
Picks it up.
Solid play there.
Pretty easy.
Again, turned the chair like you said.
Pretty easy
Did
unassisted.
Ray Brown.
Which brings up our veteran player who's
Now
been with
Scott
us for
Law,
many,
an Air
many
Force
years.
vet.
Scott Law. Up on deck is Charles Mays.
Now Scotty's got some speed. If he puts this ball in play, watch for some aggressive base running. He don't like stopping once he gets going. He ain't afraid to.
Well, Booker T. I mean, Booker T. got to be the player of the game though, real quick. Not cut you off, Mike, but I mean, the play at the plate. He beat the throw, made the contact, and then the catch there at shortstop. Man, he's definitely putting his name in the hat early on for player of the tournament.
Oh yeah. Oh, Scotty got some.
Look at that lob to shortstop.
Yeah, but he put it right to him.
Oh, fielded beautifully.
Well done by the shortstop.
Yeah, that was number 18. The shortstop, that was William Lafitte.
Yeah.
Law was flying down the line, but nice job there by Ray Brown to scoop it up and be on first base.
Yeah, no, he got him.
Man,
he got
Lafitte, now he's trying to say, Booker T, you're not the only shortstop in the game.
Yeah. I got some range too. It may not have fallen on my chair and did the Ozzy flip as well as you, but I got your Scotty Law out, and he's not slow going down the line either. 2-1. Gotta bring some strikes in here. Now there's a good hitter too.
Yeah, it's number 16, Charles Mays, Army vet, in his 10th games.
Yeah.
It's great to
I've
see.
seen
A lot of
these guys
first-timers,
run.
too. A lot of novices. I love to see it.
Yeah.
Time. Kids, hurry up.
That's why a lot of us
Good, Rodney.
have been playing for years and not in this year. There's so many people signed up, so get some of the new guys out there. And it's all about introducing these guys to the game. So, he found the gap. He found the gap. Now is he fast enough?
Yeah, he gets
Yeah,
the
he
first
gets the
base.
first. Don't make no attempt at second though, because they got him shut down.
Nice hit, Charles.
Charles Mays with the hit there.
Chris
Yeah.
Jensen on deck.
Now.
Samuel
Chris.
Ballard.
Now you got a good base runner with some little speed. Played the games kind of smart. 2 outs though, so he's running on anything at this point, right?
So Chris Jensen up at bat.
It looks
yeah,
like
2
we got
outs
2 outs, yeah. So he'll be running on anything, so. Tricky thing is if you take off and that ball hits you, oh, it's right at him. He's got to be
Right
clean.
to base, and look at that, over to
Oh,
second
yeah.
base. The force at second. And Ronnie, check that. That's Kevin Coleman, the third baseman. He's been a busy man today for the Orange team
He's
defense.
been pretty sure-handed over there too. I'll tell you, that infield's looking solid for purple.
Yeah, takes the force over at second.
Scores tied. Top
Yeah,
of the
takes the
fourth.
field over at second.
Orange 2, purple 2.
So 2-2 as we head into the top of the 4th inning. And the Gasparis family, the sponsors of softball, their 21st year sponsoring the softball
wheelchair
game, the
yeah.
wheelchair games, but sponsoring it here at the wheelchair games. And again, and Dave is Gasparis. He's the PA announcer too. So
The wife and the kids are keeping score. It's been a
the
family
daughter sang a
affair.
beautiful rendition of the national anthem.
Yeah, and when I was at the games 20 years ago when they started, the little girls were singing the national anthem. Now they have nieces the age that they were then.
Yep, there you go.
Joshua
Goes by
Fry
fast.
is
It
on
goes
deck.
by fast.
Tina's grown up and teaching music at a college, at a school right now, elementary school.
William Feet leading off for the Orange team. He had a
Oh, he's
solid
been
play
playing
at
some good
shortstop.
shortstop, so I know he's got some math. You know he's got some ability in that chair. Let's get some bat on the ball and see if he can run.
Vern Anderson with the
Oh,
pitch.
that was a good pitch to hit.
Yeah,
Oh,
inside
strike.
part of the plate.
Yeah, it's like you're not gonna get too many right down the middle like that. You better take advantage, especially with him. Once he throws you that one good one, he'll throw him junk now. See if he'll
Right,
swing at it.
Right.
I just saw a good one. I'm gonna swing at the next one. See?
Oh, and into the
Oh,
gap.
he drilled it. That wasn't. See what I mean about running over the ball?
Yeah, it's stuck.
It's stuck in his. Somebody else has to come and get it. It's stuck in his foot plate, and they can't raise. They can't. They can't raise. Oh, they are calling it equipment issues. See, usually you got to have a teammate dig that out of your ball. They actually did the 2 hands up and held them to a double, but you know, usually that's reserved for it going out of play something like that. When the ball's stuck in your chair, your teammate should be able to take it out and make the play.
Right.
I think that guy should have been able to keep running, but hey, you know what? They want to keep it an interesting game. Now we got a man.
Always favoring the offense, this guy.
Now we got a batter up with a man on second. I'm like, okay. No outs, though. Orange is looking good to get a little bit of a comeback here.
And that's number 20, Joshua Fry, his 4th game. So an Army vet as he steps in.
Yeah. Anything that gets through the gap in the outfield has been helpful for these guys. So they got to keep it away from these infielders.
Yeah, I mean, hitting it to the left side of the infield.
That was a short ball, too. That was a worm burner. He reached out like a 9-iron and hit that sucker. That was a decent pitch.
Right there, yeah.
Strike 2 on Fry with Lafitte on second.
Anderson
with no
keeps
outs.
it inside.
Yeah, he's trying to get him to put to his strengths over there. And his players on the left side of the field have been making all the plays for him. There's that outside one.
Strike 3.
A little bit short. See that? Throwing that ball that didn't quite make the plate. It looks like it's coming. I'm going to swing at it, and it dies before it gets there.
Yeah, the diving pitch there by Laverne Anderson, that's just mean. That's nasty.
Yeah, it looks like it's coming in, and it just drops in front of the plate, and you're swinging over it. That's only one. He's still got a couple guys trying to get this guy home. He's got a man at second. He has one of those backhanded swingers again. Oh, he gets some good contact on it. Oh, he's going to at least get it. He's going to be safe. He's throwing to first. Bad move. Bad move. They should have held the ball. They should have held the ball. When he threw to first, the guy from third came home. And he missed the first baseman and threw it in the dugout, so that guy's at second.
And that was
so now we don't even have force for a double play.
And the backhanded swing there, like Michael said, by Andrew Bechtel.
Yeah,
sent
he had
that sent that into the cap there. That was
that looked like it was going up the
heat.
middle. That right. Thank God he just barely got a hand on it at second base. He's pretty mobile over there, you know, and he got a hand on it and kept it in the infield where they could at least keep him from getting to third base and run around the outfield.
So now Robert Bailey comes up with a runner at second, and the Orange team leading 3-2.
Good eye, a little high. He liked it, but he decided the layoff was a little high. Make him come to you. You got a runner in scoring position here. Look at him. He's pretty intense.
He's got
His eyes on the ball. There you go.
Oh,
watch it hit the bat. All right.
Strike 2 on Bailey.
That's like a little 2-out, 2-strike lightning here.
Bechtel on second. With
Some of
one out.
those batters do their best work with 2 strikes. Look at our boy Mookie this year.
Oh, here I knew at some point it was getting back to the Red Sox.
Mookie and Pedroia, they're 2-strike artists.
Oh well, Pedroia's a Sun Devil. That's why it forks up. Go Sun Devils. That's outside. 1 out though, and 1 run in for the
home
Orange
turf,
team.
huh?
Absolutely.
What's he gonna throw him now? Ooh,
that's
got him right there, outside corner, painted it.
And Bailey didn't think so, but that was I
He
caught the
painted-
outside corner.
He painted that outside corner pretty nicely.
So now coming up, it'll be number
12.
12, Albert Martin.
Yep, another good-sized boy. Oh, that poor man at second base been sitting there hoping to score, having somebody put it in contact after driving one in, but nobody's put him in play yet. Let's see if we can find a gap shot here.
Andrew Bechtel on second, and that pitch
He's gonna
inside
call
and
it
short.
flat.
Oh, it was inside as well.
Yeah. Here's a hittable ball. Nope.
Big swing by Martin.
I tell you, even his strikes are hard to hit because that was still painting outside corner and low. And those low balls are hard to hit because your bat's coming down around your knees. That's why you see the people that hit them far, they're usually hitting higher pitches.
Right. Okay.
It's still a strike if it's low, but dang, it's hard to hit. That's why that worm burner 9-iron that guy just hit was a killer.
Oh, the high pitch there by Martin, frustrated.
Yeah.
That was a ball. That was
could have
climbing
been a
way
ball.
out of the strike zone.
That was like I said, some of the best players I know are tennis players, and something that you would think Man, that's way out of the strike zone. They think it's an overhead serve, and they can drive them.
Right.
Tennis players make great softball players. Plus, they're really mobile in their chill.
That is true.
So they're so fast around the field, getting to the ball and maneuvering.
So 3-2 the score now as we head to the bottom of the fourth. Again, don't forget to check out wheelchairgames.org/live-streaming.com for times and links for the rest of the live streams this week. We'll be here at softball all day today. We got some slalom coming up tomorrow, some rugby coming up tomorrow. Got swimming, more basketball, more rugby, Super G.
We get it all.
Yes.
There's a lot of stuff coming on this week.
So yes, wheelchairgames.org/live-streaming.com. As the, the lefty, the southpaw, back on the mound, Ken Klein for the Explorer team in orange, Atlantis in the purple. Sam Ballard, basketball player from yesterday as well, playing a little softball.
See, another one of those paras holds the wheel with one hand, the bat with the other. Kind of rolls into it. Ooh.
Big swing by Ballard, strike 2.
Inside there, look at that, the lefty coming all the way across the plate there.
There's a lot of hole in right field if they can keep away from pulling. Oh, right to the shortstop again.
Right
nice pickup. Perfect little one bounce throw to make it easy to catch.
Yeah, William Lafitte sends it on over.
Yeah.
He's
played a pretty solid game at short for the Orange team.
Gets it to Ray Brown. No problem for Ray Brown there.
So that's one up and one down, and Ken says, who do we got now?
We have, that is
number 5.
Number 5, and that is Cedric DeLong.
Another one of the one-handed batters. He's got a nice chair all strapped in. Looks like he's not his first time in the rodeo, but they're showing him right now. He has to stay in the batter's box. It's like tennis. If your wheel is on the line, it's in. But if you're outside the line, you hit the ball, you're out.
Yep. So now DeLong got 2 hands. Oh, that first pitch inside.
Yeah, he was lined up with one hand there for a while. 2 hands can be a disadvantage to some people, depending on how much trunk and stuff you get.
It can be an advantage, you said?
It can be a disadvantage to some people. Depending on how much trunk you get, most of your two-handed hitters are your amputees that have full core and can swing their legs. A lot of us that have no core and lower body, we strap ourselves into the chair and just use the one hand. And my buddy Steve will pull back on one wheel while he's swinging the bat to generate a little more bat speed.
DeLong didn't agree with that strike call.
Oh, man. That was a little tight. Inside. No, it hit the plate. And that's
no, I said DeLong thought it was inside. I may have sided with DeLong there. I don't know, Mikey G.
If it lands on the plate, it's
you want the Greg Maddux effect.
I'm the catcher. I know I've been sitting down there. I watch those suckers when they land right behind the plate and they don't touch no white. They're strikes.
All right.
But if it gets white.
Jim Latisi go up, goes into the gap.
Yeah. Again, hit a bad throw, hit a bad pitch. But,
and
they get him in time. He's out. Oh, he bobbled it. No bobble. All right. Zero's back.
Score remains unchanged. Orange 3, purple 2.
The man to my right here started it all many years ago.
Well, that was a great team play though there on the left side of the infield though by Lafitte and Kevin Coleman, the shortstop and third baseman. Because
once he couldn't play the ball, he got out of the way, let the other man pick it up and make the throw.
Yeah, Coleman couldn't get it. Lafitte picked it up. Or no, Lafitte couldn't get it. Coleman threw it over and they get the out.
They get the nice one bounce throw over there to make it an easy catch for the first baseman. And once again, watching the ball. Instead of running down the line, cross that guy in at base. I thought he was going to be safe with all that time in between handling the ball, but you got to get down that line in a hurry. Admiring your stroke is not going to do much for you in this game.
Well, 3-2 the score as we are.
Yeah, we haven't had too many into the outfield, and I'll tell you, they've been pretty good at relaying them back in and shutting down the extra runners. Yep, little short. Flat and short. It's starting to get a little tired. You got to throw some mark and get it to the batter. The orange
And
guy.
Stephen Holbert is up at bat now,
Yeah.
number 13. Vern Anderson. Oh, that's right to third base. Here comes Sam
A little
Ballard.
bit of spin, but he's got it. One bounces it over there, two bounces. Bobbled it, but he held it up.
Look at Sam Ballard. Picked it up on one hop with the bare hand there, making it look easy.
Yeah.
Up at bat now, Richard Robbins.
Tell ya,
On
that
deck,
ball is tough to
Bobby
handle. People
Glick.
don't realize it. You know, baseballs are nice. You go to softball, that's a 12-inch. That's a pretty tough ball. It's a little big. I used to have a trouble time throwing that. The one we play with is 16 inches. So, I mean, that is one heck of a play to make with one hand.
So now we got William.
Oh, he's putting it
Towards
towards
the Booker T.
Booker T. Perfect throw over.
Richard Robbins grounded to Booker T. Throws it to Jensen. And we know Booker T can make that
Two
play.
up,
But yeah,
down,
see,
yeah.
I'm picking it up now as the ball's hit to him. The way the fielders are angling their chairs, so it's not right at him.
At
They just
the
pick
foot
it up
plate,
and
yeah.
fire it over. Yeah, making it look easy.
Yeah, they do make it look easy. Believe me, it ain't as easy as
Oh,
they
I
make
know.
it look.
Yeah, well, no. Bobby Click now.
Yeah.
Come up to
and
bat.
You'll see when it comes to getting out of the box. You see who's played a lot when you see how fast they get out of the box or not. And Pone on deck, so he definitely wants to work this pitcher. Hey.
So that's a ball, 2-1, little flat there. Oh, I like the
Yeah, he hit
the
the
American
plate in
flag
front
on
of
the
him.
on the wheels of Mr. Click's
Spoke
chair.
guards, yep.
Spoke guard. Thank you. I was trying to figure out the word. You knew I'd get it out sooner or later. Oh, and that's a
Another
ball way
no-show.
short.
Yep. It's
Yes.
like, yeah. He's like, walk me. Pone's up next. Walk me.
Yeah. Don't leave first base open.
Oh, and he bared down. Got him a little deep.
He didn't even swing. He didn't even
No.
swing the bat. Kept it on his shoulder. Oh, and now we get a.
Scotty's doing some
For the orange team is Big Andy
substitution.
Pone.
Got Scotty Law
Introduction
going out
to the
into
sport.
center
First time
field,
at bat last time.
bringing the center field in, trying to generate some speed. That's one of your big basketball players with speed, trying to close down the outfield.
On deck, Mark Fox.
Oh yeah, that's because they got Pone up.
Oh,
They know
Anthony
it's
Pone up,
they
yeah.
know it's due to go out there. They just put a duck on the deck too. It's like he had to throw strikes to that guy. Walking him just put a duck on the pond for Pone.
Oh, and he goes right at Booker T. Oh, Booker T.
Oh, Booker T
Taking
knocked it to
chase
the
off
fence.
him.
All right, now see, he can only go so fast. Send him home, send him home. He ain't gonna get him at home. Send him home.
Going home.
The Pone could have gone to third.
Oh,
He did-
no, but Booker T's
Yeah.
not going to throw it.
He wanted to make sure he didn't pass that guy. It was like he could have easily got to third, but he was like, I don't know if that guy's gonna get home or not. I better make sure he's home, and I'll stay at second.
4-2 the score now
Yeah.
here in the fifth.
A little two-out lightning here.
And exactly, and Pone gets the RBI.
Again.
First time playing softball.
Two times at bat, 2 RBIs. Yeah, I think Pone got the hang of it. And I'll tell you what, doesn't need to be a strike for him to hit it.
No.
That was another one of those low 9 low ball 9, ground shots.
Right.
Worm burner, but it went found
And
the
he's got-
alley.
and again,
found
having
the
those
gap.
long arms, you go outside, he can still get that. That's
Yeah,
now
yeah.
up to bat is number 2, Mark Fox. As Fox will see if he can keep this 2-out rally
All he
going and
needs to do
drive
is
in
put it in
Pone.
play. You know Pone's coming home if it's in play. He ain't even going to think about stopping at second. If it's in play and it gets through the infield, he's coming.
Ooh,
That's tough. That's tough. See, they tried to get him at third. Bad move.
Oh!
Bad move. Now Pone's going to score. They should have just got the out at first and ignored him. They freaking played with Pone and missed by at first. Pone scores. Oh, yeah, a little bit of insurance here.
Yeah, 5-2.
Fox goes to second.
And
Fox is on.
just when we thought Purple was playing some good defense, they've made some bad judgment here.
As Fox goes to second base on that.
Oh, yeah, if they're going to throw it around, just keep running.
Top of the 5th inning.
And so now we have the first baseman, Ray Brown, back up at bat. He got a big foul ball his last time on.
Yeah, he's got to straighten that one out. This rally on 2 thing is they're on fire here, drawing blood. Yeah, see, you knew better than to swing at that one. Bring it to me where I can hit it.
Yep.
Look at the ride. Mr. Brown on second base is getting a good little lead, too. He's like, you put that in the gap, I'm going home. Oh yeah, nice shot. Right center gap. Oh, yeah. We're definitely getting the guy from second scoring, but he's stuck at first.
Here comes Mark Fox around third.
Oh, yeah.
He does score.
Oh, and he's going to get an extra base because they threw it out of play.
So that's their 3rd run this inning, putting their lead up to 6-2.
Yeah. And we know how long they have a first because they overthrew that ball into the dugout, so he got from first to second on the overthrow.
Yes, he did.
No force. So now we got another RBI situation for Mr. Irving.
Yeah, Thomas Durbin up to bat now. So his team now has a 4-run lead, 6-2. 2-out rally here.
I think this is his 3rd at bat.
Third at bat,
He led off the game.
Yep.
And he's been putting the ball in play too. Look at the gaps in right center. They can just slow down a little bit and hit something to the right. He's pitching them. Oh, see, that one was outside. That was the one to go with too. That was a little too far to hit. But
2 outs.
he's been working them all inside, trying to keep him to his strong fielders on the left. But if they can reach something on the outside and send it right.
That one's inside the.
Oh, yeah.
Inside that time, too. So 3-1 the count as Vernon
Our
Anderson
boy
will
on
step back off the
Our
mound.
boy on second base is taking a little trip out of Mr. Fox's book. Wait a minute. If he's going for second base, I'm going to start rolling with the pitch, too. Look at him getting that lead on. Scotty's going to sneak in behind him, though. You better be careful. Take your base.
Durbin gets walked, so runners on first and second. Still 2 outs. 4 runs so far in this inning for Team Orange, the Explorer team in the orange jerseys.
Yeah, they got forces at every base now. Ken's got to get in the gap. Anything to the infield is going to be a force at one of the bases. He's got to get it through to the gaps.
Ken Klein.
Yeah.
His registration number 9. You know whose favorite number was number 9? Famous musician?
Ted Nugent.
Not bad guess. John Lennon.
Oh, John Lennon, huh? I know that was one heck of a Boston Bruin, Johnny Busick.
Oh, yes, he was. I knew you could get.
Or Gordie Howe.
Or
Gordie Howe and Ted Williams.
Yeah. Not say Ted Williams first. I mean, I love hockey. Don't get me wrong.
Well, hockey's my favorite game.
There you go. I know. That's why you're the man. You're the man.
But yeah. Oh, Gordie did number 9 proud for many years
absolutely.
too.
Anderson with the pitch.
High
Klein
pitch,
says,
high
nope, I'm a
pitch.
pitcher. I'm not going to swing at the junk I would throw up there, too.
Yeah. I want to make you swing at crap. I'm going to throw you that. But I've been there. I know where the zone is. I'm not swinging at that. Bring it to where I can put it in action. I got 2 ducks on the pond here. Give me one to hit.
Absolutely.
He was upset they didn't give him a pitch last time. There's room to put him, but they don't want to load it.
Klein
he got
pops
it.
up.
It's a little backspin,
Jensen gets it. Now it'll go over to Anderson.
Oh, he dropped the ball. He dropped the ball.
But Booker T picks it up and tags him.
and makes the tag. Always heads up. 3 outs. So
That's 3 outs.
he's coming from second saying, I'm going to score, I'm going to score. Not when Booker T finds the ball.
Look at that. Booker T coming over from short to help out.
Coming over from
he thought it
short.
was a 3rd out anyway, and as he's coming off the field, picks up the ball, tags the runner, and he stops the 2-out rally, but 4 runs. Mr. Mikey G, 6-2. Team Orange leading now, so now we'll see what Team Purple's offense can do.
Yeah, they need to definitely crank it up right now. And Mr. Klein just needs to make sure he keeps throwing strikes and making these guys put the ball in play and his guys make plays.
So Ronnie Leaks up to bat now.
Look at the arms on Mr. Leaks. I think he could put a little pop into it if he gets.
Yes.
Yeah. Just line it up and wait for it to come to you, bud. It comes in so. He always ahead of the ball. That's why you get so many of those foul outs.
Purple team, Ronnie Leaks on deck. Scott Miller.
See, when they back up into that cage, that solidifies that cheer so much.
Yes, it does. stability and a little more pop on the.
Oh, yeah.
ball.
Well, your chair ain't moving when you're swinging the bat. Every movement you have goes into that bat speed.
Yep. So we'll see what Mr. Klein does here. First pitch. Ooh, and try to shorten his swing there as that pitch was inside to Leaks.
Yeah, he's working him inside. Tell you what. Thank God for the range on the third baseman because he's way off the line.
Right.
The way he's throwing inside, somebody puts one down that line, there's a lot of daylight down there.
Oh, and
no.
Leaks strikes out.
Strike 3 on Leaks for the
Now
first
that'll
out.
bring up number 20 for Atlantis. Again in the purple jersey, Scott Miller.
With Booker T on deck.
One down, nobody up. Booker T on deck, so we want to put a base runner on in front of him. Ken wants to make sure he throws strikes and makes this guy hit. You got a good player coming up behind him. Don't give him an easy pass. Make him earn it.
Klein, the lefty, sends it. Ooh.
Yeah,
well,
another
hits
ball.
the chair. No base awarded. I get it. I get it. If I was pitching to you, I'd hit you every time. Just so you know. Because I know you do the same to me. You throw it right at me.
We had the Globe at one of our practices in Boston, just checking us out. And
Oh,
a
swing
little
there.
bit of a high pitch, but he took a swing at it.
Yeah, Miller had the right idea of it. That stayed high, didn't drop.
Yeah. Ken put one right down there.
Strike 3 for Miller.
Made
for the
him be a
second out.
hitter. Didn't throw him drunk. Threw him strikes. He had to swing at
That
it.
was Booker T
It was
on
swing or
deck.
sit down. See,
Roni
now Booker
Carulis.
T can do some damage here, but he can only do as much as
Terrific play
one.
Booker T made
Ain't
at
nobody
shortstop
running in
a
front of
couple
him.
innings ago.
Booker T up.
What a play.
Diving play at a shortstop, came out of his chair, held, and then, like you
Heads
said,
up.
make sure the ball did not hit the ground, had it holding it up in his hand.
Heads up, backing up after the bounce at first
that.
base.
Oh, into
Drops
left
one in the
field.
gap with a little speed.
And he's going to take
Is
first.
he going to get two? He's going to look.
He's going for
He's got it. They pulled him off the bag. He's in.
Nice.
They pulled him off the
Booker T.
bag. He's aggressive. He's going to be aggressive out
He
there.
said he had the speed. Well, we saw the speed when he scored earlier in the game. But man, I thought that was going to get him right there.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, he's like, okay, he's having a tough time picking up the ball. Let's see how he throws. He's going to challenge him. He's very aggressive that way. Hey, with a lead, you can afford to be, you know?
Absolutely. Well, no, they're down. They're down 6-2.
Carulis is trying to find
being aggressive.
He's being aggressive to try and get him more runs in.
Roni Carulis. Yep.
All right.
This is pretty loud, right? You're on deck, Anderson.
Oh, too funny.
So Roni Carulis
Hey.
comes up.
They all want a shot to get that ribby.
Exactly. Laverne Anderson is on deck, the pitcher. And speaking of pitchers, we'll see what Ken Klein, his lefties here. He's messing with the strike zone too, just like his counterpart Laverne
Yeah,
Anderson, as Ronnie Carulis again gets set in the batter's box. In Orlando here in the convention center, Orlando. Gracious host, man. Nice weather outside. A little bit of rain yesterday, but
I'll tell you what, I'm glad they moved softball inside. You know, some people may complain because it hits the lights and we don't get as many home runs, but very few people are hitting the ball that far. And the AC is better for everybody's health. When we're out there playing in 100-degree weather, and, you know, it's tough on us guys, especially 3 or 4 games in a row. Makes it really hard to get through the rest of the week, and you're out of it.
Carulis sends it into left
got
field
that.
while we know Booker T's going to come around third as it's bobbled. Booker T scores for his second run of the game as Carulis gets the RBI. Look at that. Down the third baseline, you find some room.
He made them pay for playing off the line so hard.
So that makes it cut the lead in half. The orange lead in half, 6-3, but purple in his Laverne Anderson getting some pointers from Booker T.
Yep. No, he get that down the line in with some pop, because we know he's got some pretty good range over there at third, but he ain't getting to the line from as far off as he's playing when they hit it that hard.
Yeah, Kevin Coleman right there. And William Lafitte, his shortstop, they've showed their range. They're absolutely right. But, I mean, yeah, you're right. When you get that laser down the line.
He stung that one. Nobody was getting over there. Matter of fact, he didn't get the second because it got to left field so fast, they got it in.
Laverne Anderson. Oh,
damn. Well, you know, he wanted to put a good swing on that one.
Almost swinging out of his chair.
He almost knocked himself out of his chair swinging the bat. Like, oh, yeah. Just make contact. All you do is put it in the gap. You don't got to drive it out of the field. Don't break the windows. Oh, they batter's out. He tried to bunt, and the thing is, there's a rule. There's only one person in the lineup that can bunt, the quadriplegic. Every team's supposed to have a quadriplegic, and only the quad is allowed to bunt.
I got you.
So,
well, they get one
not
run,
everybody
though.
knows all the rules, but
I was going to say, I know I don't. That's why we have you here. Plus you're entertaining, too. That's not the only reason why. I mean, come on. We know you're entertaining. But 6-3, they get one run back.
Yeah.
But now, they're going to have to depend on that defense. We're going to see what Laverne Anderson's going to have to mix the strike zone up even more.
Yeah. And he's coming up some of the power in the order of the Orange team, too.
As we head to the top of the 6th here.
Anybody else not played yet?
So 6-3 the score is the Orange team looking to...
They get their coaches in the boxes and trying to see who's up next. Damn, are they coming around to the top of the order again?
So Laverne Anderson will take some warm-up pitches.
Top of the 6th inning, leading off for the Orange team, Kevin Coleman on
Yeah,
deck.
he's made some great defensive plays. Let's see if he can help his cause.
Yep. Coleman at third base, again, just making it look easy.
The way he's been covering the ground over there, if he puts the ball in play, he's going to be able to cover some base ground, too. We've seen his mobility and his speed. Now he just has to put the ball in a place where there ain't nobody to play it. We realized that this purple infield, if you hit it to their infields, you're pretty much out. You want to keep it away from them guys.
Laverne Anderson with the pitch.
Oh, that's dropping in there. That's dropping in there.
That's a base hit. Fielded cleanly, so he'll get his base hit.
Stop it at second, Make sure you keep that out of the dugout. There you go. All right, so
Kevin Coleman gets a big base hit there.
Yeah, starts off, but they get the forced chance of a double play. You know, you got to make sure you find those gaps because this is one good infield. They're all pretty sure-handed. Here's the other shortstop who's also showed that he can put the ball in play too. Now, if he finds a gap, we're going to get a little more interesting.
Well, they'll try and expand
Let's
on
see
their
how
lead.
fast he gets up the line. So maybe if they try to double play, they only get the lead runner. Because he has got mobility. If he gets up the line quick, there's hope that he can take away the double play.
He'd like to extend the lead.
He'd like to find a gap and not even let an infielder touch the ball is what he'd like to do.
As that ball's inside, makes it 2-1.
And also, Mr. Pitcher says, I don't really want to throw you the meatball that you want. So he's kind of working around, trying to make him swing at something that ain't that good. Get a little lead at first.
Moment off first, and the feet hits it to Booker T.
Booker T's.
Throws it to second.
No, too late. And it's gone. See, we got a little. He can score and go to third.
Has a play.
Oh, he does get the play. See, that's illegal. That's obstruction.
No.
The catcher cannot block the plate if he does not have possession of the ball. You have to give the guy a place to pass to the goal.
So Coleman comes around from second to score for the Orange team.
Yeah, and the feet get all the way to third base on overthrows.
Yeah, so he ends up with a base hit and a two-base overthrow there.
Yep. They're getting a little bit aggressive out there. It's like, you know what? We don't want to stop at third. We're coming home. Let's see.
So now coming up to bat for the orange team, that will be number 20, Joshua Fry.
Yeah. Pretty much all the bases have that rule. When they throw the ball to the base, you have to give the runner access to the base until you have possession of the ball. And because he was standing in front of the home plate without the ball and he ran into him, pretty much obstruction.
Okay, time is up, folks. There's a game time. There's a time limit on these games to keep things moving along. So
Well, that is a time limit, so the orange team wins it 7-3.
Yeah.
Orange team.
That was a shocker.
Well, 7-3, and again, they got some runs, but Booker T and the shortstops, I mean, William Lafitte and Booker T. Foster
Orange team
definitely
plays
showing
again
off.
At 8 o'clock tonight.
Well, we're going to step aside, but we got more softball coming up here from the 38th Annual National Veterans Wheelchair Games. Thank you so much for joining us for this softball match. And like I said, check out wheelchairgames.org/live-streaming.com for times and links to the rest of the live streams this week. For Michael Gilboa and Michael Caratanudo, thanks for joining us here at the 38th National Veterans Wheelchair Games, co-presented by the Department of Veterans Affairs and the Paralyzed Veterans of America. We will be back with more softball coming up here at 3:30 here from the Convention Center in Orlando, Florida.
6:30 for the purple team. This field, same field. Purple team again, you play again.